In the summer of 2017, Wolverhampton was invaded by a pack of 30 wolves. You can see some of them on the screen next to me. 29 of these were at different sites throughout the city. One was mobile, and that was moved to various locations. This video captures all 30 and some of the interesting buildings and sites on the way. The first walk covers the south side of the city. It starts at the Penrose Island and ends at Snow Hill. Our first wolf is to be found in the entrance to the Way in School Street, an activity centre part funded by a charity founded by Steve Morgan, the wolf's former owner. From there, it's down School Street, past the market, and with the indoor market demolished, the view is now similar to when fairs were held there. Under the canopy at the end of School Street is our second wolf. We now go up Salop Street and along Victoria Street, and at the junction with Bell Street we encounter a third one. Behind this wolf is Lindy Lou, or the Copper Kettle. It dates from the first half of the 17th century and was restored in the late 1970s. Into the Minder Centre, and we have number 4, taking its ease with the deck chairs. Through to the Wolverhampton Centre, and under the carving commemorating John Wesley preaching in the town, we find number 5 in the atrium. Further on, in the entrance to the Wolverhampton Centre, is number 6. Leaving the Wolverhampton Centre, and on the corner of Bilston Street, we come across wolf number 7. Carry on down Garrick Street, and at the junction with St George's Parade is the Central Library. The foundation stone was laid in 1900 to commemorate Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, and above the entrance are the Royal and City's coats of arms. It's here, in the entrance, we find number 8. Now we walk up Snow Hill, with St Mary and St John's Church up on the left. Our 9th wolf is found at the junction with George Street. 9 seen, 21 to go. Our second walk takes in the east side of the city. Princes Street is the start, with wolf number 10 situated on the newly pedestrianised area. Now turn left into Queen Street. Number 11 is in front of the Express and Star offices. Going down the street, How many of us noticed the wall clock above the Express and Star offices? And what does this carving signify? Next door is the old County Court building. At the bottom of Queen Street is the old railway booking office, next to the new bus station. It's here, behind this building, we find number 12. Now take the new pedestrian bridge towards the station, and halfway down Railway Drive meet up with Wolf number 13. Back up Railway Drive and the impressive Chubb buildings come into view. Turn down Fry Street, go into the Chubb buildings. It's here you'll find Wolf number 14. Return to Lichfield Street, and opposite the Grand Theatre is an Art Deco facade. Farther up the street is the old head post office, now in need of a little TLC. Number 15, the final Wolf in this section, is in the foyer of the Grand. 15C, we're halfway. The third walk covers the Wolves outside the Ring Road. So we'll start with our 16th, inside the Ring Road, on Darlington Street, and opposite the 1901 rebuild of the Methodist Church. Into Chapel Ash and into Brewery Road, and there is number 17. Back to Chapel Ash, along Meadow Street, down Summerfield Road, through the park, and by the bandstand is Wolf number 18. Exit the park via the flower beds and the south gate, and in the WV Active Centre we find the 19th. Up the Ring Road, down Waterloo Road, past Billy Wright's statue, to the Stan Cullis stand. Behind Stan's statue is the Wolves Museum, and in here, our 20th is a Wolves themed wolf. Look closely and you'll see it has a sign language and braille message. Climb the steps on what used to be the Molyneux Street side of the ground, past what used to be the Feathers pub. At the top, before turning left, have a look right at the Archives building, formerly the Molyneux Hotel. The 21st we see is to be found in front of the George Wallace building of the University School of Art and Media. 9 to go. Our final walk covers the central area of the city. Proudly standing at the entrance to the Civic Centre is number 22 in his civic robes. Across the piazza, on the 23rd, is in front of St Peter's Church and has an Olympic theme. Past the impressive west end of the church, and number 24 hides behind the hedges by the register office. Wolverhampton Street is now a pleasant leafy backwater housing the University Wolverhampton building. Next to the main entrance is the Arena Theatre, home to number 25. Making our way back to Lichfield Street, don't forget to look at the Royal London buildings. The Art Gallery, opened in 1884. Philip Horseman, a local builder, funded most of the construction costs. 2 wolves are on display, together with a pack of mini wolves decorated by local schools. St Peter's Gardens is the location of the bust of Douglas Morris Harris and the memorial to those who lost their lives in the First World War. Our 28th wolf stands there with his poppy on his chest. Our last walk finishes appropriately enough in Queen Square, with its statue of Prince Albert and old and new parts of Lloyd's Bank that nicely complement each other. The 30th is the mobile one, complete with its casters. When I found it, home was in the Compton Hospice shop in Garrick Street. Well, that's the end of our tour, so thank you for watching from my friend Thomas, and thank you for watching from me.